What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mo, and I'm back with another video. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share, and become part of the All-Star team. So basically, today's video is going to be about 5 characters from the Dragon Ball series. I'm talking GT, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, like whatever, that I would like back inside of the main canon of the story, because I think that they were pretty good antagonists for what they were used as, and I would love to have them like back in it just to, you know, spice the story up a little bit, make it more interesting, make it more emotional. So yeah, I think that these characters are going to be able to do that. So let's get started. So basically at number 5, I have the Sand Race. The reason why I think that the Sand Race would be a really cool antagonist is because they're very close to Vegeta and Goku because they're both Saiyans. So I think that, you know, Vegeta will win the Tournament of Power, make a wish on the Super Dragon Balls to bring them back, and then once he brings them back, they will look at him and be like, yo, you're the prince, but you didn't take over Earth. Instead, you had a kid and a wife here. Nah, man, you got soft. But they would plan it, and then they would all work to become stronger. Super Saiyan 2, like, go like past their limits to become stronger. Then they would try to take over Earth. Once Vegeta like realizes that, he'd be heartbroken, and I feel like his character will develop so much more, and it would be super incredible to see. Like, I think that having the Sand Race come back and be an antagonist would be like one of the littest things that Dragon Ball can do, and a lot of people will like jump back on it. So I think that that'd be a really good villain, or they would be really good villains. So for my number 4 pick, I'm going to say that Super 17 would be a lit choice to bring back into like the main canon universe, because if you bring Super 17 back, one, that man is extremely drippy. He's extremely powerful. Android 17 already won the Tournament of Power like by itself. So if you bring Super 17 into it, it'd be really cool to see. Because one, you could like, it takes 2 Android 17s to make Super 17. So you could have an evil one, and then he ends up corrupting the one that's good now. And then you see Android 18, you know, she would have an emotional like attachment because that's her brother, and you would see like the power levels that they would try to get at to try and defeat Super 17, because he was drippy, he was cool, like, and I don't know, like the thing about GT villains is I personally like the villains of GT. The storyline, I mean, GT has its ups and downs, like making Goku into a kid, that's a down. But Super 17, that was an up. He was lit. He was lit, and I think we should bring him into the main canon. Now, the villain that I choose for my number 3 spot is none other than Baby. The reason why I have Baby here is because that man took over the entire planet, and then he took over Vegeta's body and became like extremely powerful. Now, I didn't like the whole golden gray ape thing, but I'm not gonna lie. Baby himself, like the concept, the route that they would have took that, if he would have just trained Vegeta's body to become stronger, he would have been a menace. So if they were to bring Baby back into the main canon with his like Super Saiyan God powers, oh man, that would be a problem. That would be a super problem. I think they should bring Baby back. He was an amazing villain. He pushed Goku to become a Super Saiyan 4. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, bring Super Saiyan 4 back. But yeah, no. Baby as an antagonist, hands down, one of the greatest in my opinion for like GT. That he was one of the best things to ever come out of that series. So yeah, he deserves the number 3 spot. So at the number 2 spot, I have Cooler. The reason why Cooler is on here is because he's Frieza's older brother. Nobody caused Goku any more problems, like as far as villains, not Majin Buu, not Cell, Frieza. Frieza caused them the most problems. Frieza killed the Sand Race, Goku's dad, like, he's the first person to make Goku turn into a Super Saiyan. So I think that, you know, with Frieza being like a big part of Dragon Ball Z, they should introduce Cooler and then make him like way more powerful than Frieza, like push them beyond their limits and everything, because Cooler's transformation beyond Frieza's final form is incredible. And on top of that, that can be some character development to make Frieza go into another transformation or become stronger. Like, I think that Cooler would help the series out a lot if he was brought back as an antagonist. He has one of the coolest designs and he's extremely strong. So Cooler deserves the number 2 spot. And for my number 1 pick, I have none other than Omega Shenron. The reason why I chose Omega Shenron is because the concept of overusing the Dragon Balls and then having like villains come to him and then he like puts all the Dragon Balls in his chest and tries to like become stronger. That's some like final boss type stuff. That's really cool. Like the Dragon Balls are like one of the most powerful things in like all of anime, right? So let's say it's not like the regular ones on Earth. Let's say it's the Super Dragon Balls and they bring like a much more powerful version of Omega Shenron back. That would be extremely cool. And then Xeno's like, oh man, Goku, can you help us out? Bruh, come on, bruh. Like, that would be lit. I would love them to bring back Omega Shenron in some way, in some like form or fashion to canon. Like, if they don't bring anybody else on the list back, they should bring him back because he's literally a final boss. That's, man, Omega Shenron deserves the number 1 spot. That's who they really need to make canon. So, yeah. But basically, that's it for today's video. So I appreciate you guys for, tuning in and checking me out. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and become part of the All-Star team. I really appreciate you guys again, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.